Hey all, it's Ed from Racket Ralph's. It's been a while since we've seen you, since we did our first introductory video. There's a few reasons for that. One was that we were hoping to get 9 snakes shipped over from Europe that we'd bought. I think we spoke a bit about that in that time. That's proved really problematic because of basically things associated with Brexit. We thought it was all starting to open up again. We actually bought these in the early part of this year, in sort of January, February, 1 or 2 in March, and it looked like it was all starting to open up again with paperwork for the CITES transportation since Brexit. We actually booked a courier that was doing a trip in mid-June, so about a month ago. They were supposed to come then. Literally like a week before, CITES, UK CITES, asked for a load more information on each individual snake. All sorts of stuff about parentage and how many generations they've been bred in captivity, all sorts of stuff. So that's proved problematic, and the whole shipment got delayed. Not just mine, I think pretty much everyone that was trying to bring ball pythons in on that trip got delayed. So we're still waiting on that for CITES to issue those licenses, which is quite annoying, but that's how it is. So hopefully we'll have those in the next month or two and be able to share those with you. But yes, that's one reason we hadn't done much. The other main reason was we were hoping the kids, this is very much about me and the kids doing this together. The kids have become a bit camera shy. They were really keen to be involved at the beginning of the videos, and now maybe not so keen. So they might appear on some, but maybe not many. So so you're stuck with me, I'm afraid. But anyway, today, first of all, actually, we were going to do an unboxing. We got a new snake in, arrived day before yesterday. So today is Tuesday. She arrived, well, very late Saturday night, and was going to do an unboxing video once we'd sort of just checked her over and settled her in. Unfortunately, typically I've got her out this morning to have a look at that, and she's going into shed. So we're going to leave that for a few days for her to shed out and show herself in her glory, because she's quite nice. I won't tell you what she is yet, but yeah, it's a nice snake to share with you there, and we'll talk about what we're going to be doing with her, putting her to in a few days' time with an unboxing video. So the other thing I wanted to do was to talk about a pair of snakes that we got. I think we introduced one of them very briefly to you last time, because they're both of a size to be able to move up in rub sizes. So what I will do is I will take the camera off its stand and show you the setup that we've got here. So we keep the snakes in my son's room, in Ruben's room, and we've got a rack system here. This is the juvenile racks. These are 12-litre rubs, and then we've got adult ones over here, which are 33-litre rubs, yeah, sort of supplied by Herp Exotics. I'm sure some of you have seen and used those before. Certainly they're the same ones as New Forest Morphs use, and really good quality. We love them. They're really good. So we've got in Ruben's room in here at the moment, as you can see, there's a rack of 10 juvenile rubs there, and we've also got a couple of racks of adult ones, and in the next room we've got our quarantine area, which has got the same in, albeit only one in there at the moment. Now, the first one I wanted to introduce you to, which we actually moved up a week ago. She didn't eat at the weekend. Our feeding day is Sundays, and probably because she moved up, she's normally got a really good appetite, except when she's in shed she sometimes misses. But I think probably moving her up just put her off a little bit. But this is Lady Sif. So I'll show you what she is. So the yellow tag is because she doesn't eat. And just under here we've got what she is. So Lady Sif, she's a female. She's a special Lemonblast, or a pastel pinstripe special. And also she's 100% het for Pied. We got the her QR label there, code there. So we use Husbandry Pro, which we find really useful to help save time with keeping records of everything. Some of you may have seen Billy at Mutation Creation is a big fan of Husbandry Pro, and we found it really useful. We might do a video on that in the future. But let me show you Lady Sif in her glory here. So, like I say, she is a pastel pinstripe special, and I think she's amazing. She was a real sort of pleasant surprise of how bright she is and how well she's sort of put on weight and stuff. So the pinstripe, for those that don't know, it really breaks up the pattern. That's what all these lines are. That's the pinstripe doing that. She's trying to escape. In you go, girl. So it's a real pattern reducer and breaks it all up. And she's, which I love. I think pinstripe, it's been around a while. The pinstripe gene, I still think is pretty undervalued, probably because it's been around for so long. Lots of people sort of think, oh, you know, it's had its day kind of thing. But with new genes being discovered all the time, I think that pinstripe is one that you could just keep using, because it does so much. It's for breaking up pattern, it's, you know, there's not much that can compare with it. Leopard does not necessarily breaking up, but certainly greatly changes the pattern, and a few other genes do stuff like puzzle and stuff. But and then you get some that reduce a great deal, like Enchi, which is fantastic. But I love pinstripe. I think it's, as I say, I think there's a lot of potential still with pinstripe. Pastel, very common, and that gives a bit of a blushing out. See if you can see the head stamp there. She's got that head stamp there, which is great. But what I really like as well is that both pastel and special in particular is a brightening gene. Now you see how that's brightening up the side, and you've even got some flaming, a little bit of flaming there, particularly sort of almost silhouetting the some of the stripes and pattern from the pinstripe. And that's a combination of pastel and particularly the special that is lightening all of that. Anyone that has seen just a regular Lemonblast, which is the pastel pinstripe, they're very nice as well, but nowhere near as bright as this girl. And that's the special doing that, and I think she's fabulous. I love her. Now the reason I first got her, and like I say, she's probably my biggest surprise one, really. I'm so happy with this girl. I got her because she's 100% het for Pied, or at least that's what she's been sold as. I hope she proves out. We're getting quite heavily into the Pied project. Lots of stuff to be able to do with Pieds, and we'll show you what we've got planned, and certainly initially for this girl. And she can do a huge amount in this project, but because she's 100% het Pied, by putting her to a visual Pied, providing she does prove out, she is desperately trying to escape. I might just get the lid, put that lid on her so that she's not going to go anywhere for a bit. What we're going to do is put her to a visual Pied, which should mean, providing she does prove out het for Pied, that half of statistically half of the offspring should be pied. Now obviously that doesn't necessarily guarantee it's going to be half and half, but let's say she gave us a clutch of eggs, of 6 eggs, let's say, we'd expect 5 visual pieds within that. And because the male we wish to put her with is a visual pied, everything would be at least 100% het pied. Now what I want to do with her, first of all, let's weigh her. We normally try and move them up at about 800 grams. As I said, we actually moved her up just over a week ago, just under a week ago. So let's just weigh her. Let's re-zero that scales and see how much she weighs. I think she's close to 900 now. There you go, 891, 890. As I say, we actually moved her up about a week ago. But let me introduce you to her, what will be her mate. So again, I'll just put the lid on there. As you can see, it's a bit harder if I'm doing it on my own, without the help of the kids to hold. This is going to be her mate. Now, I introduced you to him from a distance. He's curled up in his hide. He's tipped his hide over and he's curled up. It's a bit hissy normally. He's actually fine once you get hold of him, but let's just, there he is, hissing away. He's absolutely fine once you get hold of him. He soon calms down. But this boy is Star-Lord. And well, for those that are Marvel fans, you will see that several of our snakes have a Marvel name theme. So Star-Lord, as you can see, is a visual Pied Ultramel. He wasn't cheap. He is one of my big investments. But he, being a visual pied, can go to Lady Sif. I'll put them in together. There we go, so you can see them together. You see his lovely white belly there. There they are. So this is a future pairing we have. Being a visual pied, everything will be 100% het pied if it isn't visual. And hopefully, like we just said, as long as she proves out, then we should have statistically half of them being visual pieds, with the others being 100% het. Also though, Ultramel, which is giving the wonderful sort of orange colours, is also a recessive gene. And so what we will have there is that everything that they produce will also be 100% het for Ultramel. So hopefully we will create some visual pieds that are 100% het Ultramel with pastel and special and pinstripe in the mix as well. So we could theoretically produce, it would be a 1 in 16 chance, produce a pastel pinstripe special pied that was 100% het for Ultramel. That would be amazing. And we're going to be looking to do this Pied Ultramel. We're looking at the Pied Ultramel project as one of our big focuses. Pied Ultramels are amazing, as you can see there from Star-Lord. Absolutely amazing. And putting some other things into that will be fantastic. And this is going to be one of the starts of it. So what I'm going to do, Lady Sif is trying to escape, so I'm going to just put the lid on to Star-Lord for a second so we can look at him better. We put Lady Sif back into her new rub, which we moved her up to a week or so ago. So she can go back there. We'll put your hide back there, girl, so you can see into there. She's actually going to go behind the hide there. But yeah, she's sort of settled in well. Hopefully she'll feed again this week. And we can look at Star-Lord a bit more. So the Pied project is awesome, and Ultramel is fantastic. Just those colours, the brightness there that the Ultramel is bringing, in contrast then with the white from the Pied. Lovely, as I say, amazing white bellies, pure white bellies that Pieds have. Look at that belly, just absolutely amazing. So this is a boy. We've got a lot of plans for him, but starting with, as I say, Lady Sif. That's one of his first projects. We're going to create some double heads with him as well. We're going to, probably the first female he's actually going to go to, I'll just quickly show you her, is one we've got here called Storm, who isn't het for anything, so it'll be double hets we'll be creating. She's a super pastel cinnamon. There she is, just sticking her head out there. Let me just show you her a bit better. There you go, there she is. She's lovely. So everything from her and Starlord will be pastel at least. Hopefully we'll get some pastel cinnamons. 50% chance of that. And they will all be 100% het for both Pied and Ultramel, which again will be a great project. Cine Pieds are awesome, and so we're looking to try and create hopefully some pastel cinnamon Ultramel Pieds with those. That will be the first female that he'll go to. Storm is now up to about 1200 grams, so by the autumn time when we're pairing should be ready. But let's just weigh Starlord. Like I say, he's almost, I think, ready to move up. We usually think about moving them up at about 800 grams from the 12 litre to the 33 litre rub. So we'll just zero the scales again, see what he's up to now. Oh, look at that, he is ready to move up. He's a bit more than I thought. He's 883. He did feed a couple of days ago, just under that. So I won't handle him too much. He had a large wiener rat, so it's probably not quite a true reflection of his weight. But yeah, he's ready to move up. So we will be doing that very soon. We actually, if I come back over to the rack, you'll see that of our adult ones, we've now used all of this. So he'll go into this top one, which I've got to turn on and get the temps ready. So we'll do that and then later today and get his temps ready, so we'll move up in a couple of days time. I've got his stickers on there already. He currently lives at the bottom down here, so we can move him up then. But yeah, such a fantastic project. He's lovely, as you can see. He's hissy at the beginning when you pick him up. He soon tames down. But yeah, this boy has got some great potential, and I think we're looking to probably do some joint projects, possibly with New Forest Morphs as well, with him, and what to pair him with, or any youngsters that we create from him, because as I say, the Pied project is great. So many options with Pied, so popular, and the Ultramel project is really coming on, just because that brightness. Look at that brightness that it creates. So there he is, Starlord and Lady Sif. Starlord, pretty high-end snake. There he is, pretty high-end. He wasn't cheap, but came from a really good reputable breeder. I think you can see that see the quality in him. It's just lovely. And Lady Sif was, as I say, I'm just so pleased with her colours. So much better than the picture showed when I bought her. And she feeds really well, other than she didn't this last week. I'm sure it's just because we moved her. But she's packing on the weight quickly. When we bought her, she was only about 300 grams, and that was 350 I think it was, and that was only about 4 months ago, and you can see how she's packed on the weight. So anyway, so that's about it from us today. Hope you enjoyed that. Just gives you a bit of an idea with what we're looking to do here. If any of you have got any questions or comments, stick them in below and I'll try and get to them. And have a great day. All the best.